Hello, I'm Vivian Morgan. I'm a licensed clinical professional counselor, and I'm here today to offer you a emotional freedom technique tapping meditation to help you manage some of the strong feelings that you might be having with this particular election that we're all experiencing together. And just a remark that some of our reactions may be related to the 2016 election and in fact may be triggered with the election happening right now. So we may be overwhelmed, we may be fearful, we may be distressed, and these reactions may be closely tuned to what we were experiencing in 2016. So with that awareness, I want to take you through a tapping meditation that should help release some of that anxiety and tension. So I'm going to ask you to reach for a piece of paper to record some things. If you can, it's going to be 3 things that you're going to record, and you might be able to remember that. So if you're not familiar with emotional freedom technique or tapping, it is the process of tapping with a couple of fingers on various acupressure points on the face and the upper body. And what research has found is that this downregulates our threat response. And so these acupressure points are the same ones that are used with acupuncture. But there's no needles. This is just providing you an emotional release. So let's settle in and I'll take you through the meditation. So we're going to begin with a few nice deep breaths. So breathing in through the nose, widening the chest and rounding the belly, and keep that going. And we'll do a self-assessment now. So I want you to just have a thought about the current election and see if you can label how you're emotionally feeling. And when we tap, it may look like I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm feeling discouraged, I'm feeling stressed. So consider what your particular feeling is, because this is very individualized and everybody's, having a little bit different reaction. It's similar, but I want it to have meaning for you. And we know with EFT, the more specific you are, the more helpful it is. So try to pin down how you're actually feeling. And now with those belly breaths, I want you to see where that feeling is connected to your body. When you're having that feeling of anxiety, overwhelm, stress, whatever it may be, where do you notice it in your body? And as we tap through and I say this physical sensation, you may say to yourself, this sensation in my chest, this tightening of my heart, this closing of my throat, this trembling, this tearfulness, this tension in my shoulders. So figure out where it lies for you. And these are things you can write down in case you're not able to kind of carry it with you in that working memory. Okay. And now I'm going to ask you, as a part of this self-assessment, to, on a scale of 0 to 10, and 10 being the most intense or uncomfortable that feeling can be, and 0 meaning there is no discomfort related to that feeling, how intense are you feeling from 0 to 10? When you think of the election, your feelings, and your physical sensations. Okay. So I'm going to take you through a series of setup statements. We'll have 3, and we'll be tapping on the side of the hand. And then we're going to move into tapping on the acupressure points around the face and the chest. And I'll be inserting this feeling, this SUDS rating, and you're going to plug in your individual SUDS rating, your specific feeling, and your specific physical sensation. Okay? And so you're just going to repeat those to yourself or repeat after me. So I'll make a statement and you'll repeat it to yourself, inserting your own particular experience. So let's get started. Even though I have these feelings, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have these physical sensations, I honor the beliefs that inform my value system. Even though I have this SUDS rating, I respect my own experiences. This physical sensation, this emotional reaction, this SUDS rating, this emotional reaction, this physical sensation, this SUDS rating. All of these feelings, this physical reaction, these SUDS ratings, this emotional reaction, this physical sensation, this SUDS rating, this emotional reaction, this physical sensation. Okay, we'll bring this to stillness. And I'm going to ask you just take a nice slow breath. Tap into your thoughts around the election, your feelings. See if anything new comes up, a new thought, your physical sensations. See if that shifted. See if your feelings have shifted. And then examine the SUD score. Has it reduced at all? And whatever information you're getting now, the change in your feeling, or if it's not, the physical sensation in the SUDS rating, you go through the tapping sequence again, starting with the setup statements. So I know we're all in the good fight. We're all doing the best we can, and we're all trusting our own intuition and tolerance and patience and for the outcome. And I know that we are all in this together, and I have a lot of regard and respect for not only my counseling community, but the clients that I'm working with, that we will find the coping skills that we need to manage this distressing event that's going on right now. All right, feel free to email me, vivianmorganlcpc@gmail.com, for any comments or thoughts or questions about this meditation. Take care.